Ooh, look at my biceps. Look at my shoulders. Can you see that? Can you see this? Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing some of the popular mousses available in India. I have 6 of them right now and I'm going to give a brief review on all of these, and I'm also going to rate them based on the hold they give and the moisture they provide so that you can find the perfect mousse as per your requirements. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start with what a mousse is basically. Mousse is basically a lightweight foam based styling product that helps to define your curls, hold your curls, add volume and also control frizz. The consistency is usually very liquidy, so you can apply it on your damp hair. You don't need your hair to be soaking wet. I have noticed mousses work much better if you apply it on damp hair. If you apply it on very wet hair, then your hair gets even more wet and is just not able to give you the maximum performance. So always apply it on damp hair. Mousses are also perfect for refreshes. You can apply them on your dry hair and they work really well. Today I have refreshed my curls on dry hair only using this Shea Moisture mousse. It instantly just gave me a really nice boost. My hair was looking very frizzy after working out. I love using mousses for refreshes, and they are also perfect if you like to air dry your hair, because since they are lightweight and you also apply it on not that dripping wet hair, it just dries very quickly. If you have fine hair, wavy hair, mousses can work really well on its own. Unless you have really coarse and very curly hair, then you might need to layer products. But if you have my kind of hair, if you have looser curl pattern, if you have fine hair, then you can just use mousse and you will be good to go. So now let's start with the comparison of the mousse. So I have compared two mousse side by side. So I applied one mousse on one side and the other mousse on the other. I mostly picked them based on their similarities. So the first comparison I'm gonna make is between Ashpa and Shea Moisture. This is the Ashpa Curl Volumizing Mousse and this costs rupees 1199, and this is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz Free Curl Mousse and this one costs rupees 1390. So price is also almost similar. Again, this has much more quantity. This has 222 ml and this has 150 ml. I will show the application on this side of the screen. I've written all my notes here. So I found the Ashpa mousse consistency to be little thicker compared to Shea Moisture, and for Ashpa what I've noticed that a little goes a long way for my hair. It works really well. So I think the price is justified because all you need is just a little bit, and Ashpa gives a lot of cast once your hair is dried, and I love the cast because it helps to prevent frizz and keeps your curls intact. And also I got a lot of shrinkage on Ashpa side. The curls last for a long time. I think they last for 4 to 5 days easily for me, and the moisture part of Ashpa was almost same as Shea Moisture. Didn't really find a huge difference. So I would rate Ashpa 5 on 5 in terms of hold, and I would rate it 4 on 5 for moisture. Now the Shea Moisture consistency was much runnier comparatively, and I got almost no cast. Almost no, I didn't get any cast on Shea Moisture side, and it lasts easily for 2 to 3 days, and it's very moisturizing. And my curls were slightly elongated. If you just see the comparison, the Ashpa side is much more shrunk and the Shea Moisture side is much more elongated. But of course, if you use a diffuser, then you most probably will get shrinkage. Here I have air dried my hair. I would rate Shea Moisture 4 on 5 for hold and 5 on 5 for moisture. And if you ask me how much quantity I use for mousse, so I usually take 3 to 4 pumps for my entire hair and it works for me. For Ashpa, I need very little quantity. Comparatively, Shea Moisture, I need to use a little bit more, but I just loved both of them, so it just depends on your preference. Towards the end of the video, I'll definitely recommend some of my favorite products based on your requirement. Next, let's compare Curl Up and True Frog Mousse. This is the Curl Up Weightless Curl Enhancing Mousse for frizzy, wavy and curly hair, and this is the True Frog Volumizing Mousse. The Curl Up one costs rupees 650 and the True Frog one costs rupees 585. Both of these have 150 ml of quantity. I found the consistency of both to be very similar. They are not very runny. They're slightly thick, which I like. Let's talk about the Curl Up mousse first. So it gives some cast to me. Of course, the cast is not as hard as Ashpa, but I definitely got some cast with Curl Up mousse, and that of course helps your curls to last longer, and it also moisturizes really well. My hair stays soft for a really long time. So I have been also using K18 mask a lot. So I think K18 also might have played a role in keeping my hair soft. I just wanted to point it out that my hair felt soft for the entire week with this mousse, and my curls definitely did drop and they got a little frizzy after 2 to 3 days, because of course it's very humid right now. But for 2 days at least the definition was decent. Softness definitely lasted for a long time. I would rate this 3 out of 5 for hold, and again 3 out of 5 for moisture. Let's talk about the True Frog mousse now. So again, the thickness was same as the Curl Up one, no difference, and I almost got no cast with it. I just felt a little bit of cast for one strand of my hair, but I'm not sure if I applied too much there, so really not sure if quantity matters, but mostly I did not get any cast with the True Frog one. And the moisture level is same as Curl Up. Both the sides remained soft for the entire week. Again, I'm not sure if K18 played a role there. It definitely did, but just wanted to mention that both the sides were soft for the entire week, no difference there. Curls did drop, they got little frizzy. My curls looked the same on both sides. If you just notice, let me know if you can see any difference, but I did not see any difference. The only difference was the Curl Up side had little bit more cast, so the curls looked slightly more defined, but other than that it just looked the same to me. So I would rate True Frog mousse 2.5 out of 5 for hold, and for moisture I would rate it 3 out of 5. Next, let's compare the Sugarboo mousse and Moroccan oil mousse. This is the Sugarboo styling foam for all curl types. This is the Moroccan oil, Moroccan, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, curl control mousse. This is very expensive, not sure if the price is written here. This has 150 ml and Sugarboo has 200 ml. Sugarboo one costs rupees 699. This one is definitely expensive. Let me just check the price. The price wasn't written here, so just checked online. So this one costs rupees 2000. This brand is slightly on the higher side, that's why the price. So let's talk about the Sugarboo mousse first. So what I noticed with the Sugarboo mousse is that it takes a lot of time to get absorbed in the hair compared to other mousses which I have used. Other mousses are very liquidy, lightweight, and they easily, hair just absorbs it. ऐसे गायब हो जाते हैं जल्दी से. लेकिन with this one, even though this is lightweight, after I apply it, I can just see the mousse for a long time on my hair. It just takes little time to absorb. It's not an issue at all. Just something I noticed. I get no cast with this. This is very softening. I like the consistency of it. The consistency is slightly thick, and I get decent hold with this for at least 2 days, and my hair remained soft for the entire week. I had to show the results in flash because it was very gloomy. There was no light. For hold, I would rate this mousse 3 out of 5, and for moisture, I would rate this 4 out of 5. Let's talk about the Moroccan oil mousse now. So consistency is again thick. So most of these mousses I'm showing you, all of them were slightly thick except for the Shea Moisture one. Shea Moisture mousse was the runniest comparatively. The softness was same for both. My hair was soft the entire week. Decent hold again. For 2 days my curls held pretty well. I would rate this mousse 3 out of 5 for hold and 4 out of 5 for moisture. So I'm giving same rating for both. I know there's a huge price difference, but if you want to save money, you can just go for the Sugarboo one. So we have come towards the end of this video. Now let's rank all these products based on the ratings I gave them. So let's rank the products in terms of hold first. The clear winner is Ashpa, of course. I have rated it 5 out of 5. The second rank for hold goes to Shea Moisture, which has 4 out of 5 rating. The third rank for hold goes to Curl Up, Sugarboo and Moroccan oil. All of these are sharing the third rank. And the last rank, which has 2.5 rating, goes to True Frog when it comes to hold. Now let's rank the products in terms of moisture. The clear winner in the moisture category is Shea Moisture. I rated it 5 out of 5. The second number goes to Ashba, Sugarboo and Moroccan oil. So all of these are sharing the second rank. And the third rank goes to Curl Up and True Frog. They both are sharing the third rank. Now let me recommend my favorites. If your hair is extremely coarse, extremely dry, if you're looking for a mousse which will really help to soften your hair, Shea Moisture is the clear winner. If you can afford it, definitely you can go for it. This Shea Moisture brand in general is more focused towards coarse hair types, so most of their products really work well on coarse hair types. Sometimes they might weigh down people who have fine hair, especially their smoothie from this range. That really weighs down fine hair. I had that smoothie. It worked well for me if I used little quantity of it. Even the shampoo and conditioner from this range is really good. If you're looking for a good range from Shea Moisture, if you have coarse hair, then you can check this out. If you love definition on your hair, then Ashpa is the clear winner. This mousse has given me the best definition ever compared to the other mousses, and the definition lasts for days. If you have very coarse hair, you can definitely pair it with a leave-in conditioner first and then apply this. But if you love definition, this is the clear winner for sure. Now if you're on a budget, if your hair is fine, little bit wavy, if you're just looking for something very lightweight, then you can go for any of these. You can either go for Sugar Boo or Curl Up or True Frog. All of these are really nice if you want something lightweight. So that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know any more video requests you might have. This video was highly requested, so I really hope I did justice to it, and I hope I solved your queries. If you found this video helpful, then please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.